Hello, everybody. Good timing. No, you're fine. You're fine. Hello, everybody. How's it going on this beautiful Sunday morning? To those of you, that was very loud as soon as I started talking. Oceanic Oceanist, thank you so very much for your donations. You are amazing, and I do apologize for that stream issue. It had the wrong stream name. That is not for my channel, and I did not want that as the name of the stream on my channel, so had to fix it. Anyways, yeah, thank you so much for donations. You were amazing. Seriously, so much. Yeah, I appreciate that so much. Is what I'm trying to say. I almost said such appreciation. Like, may as well just do the Doge meme, right? Such appreciation, much wow, very thank you. You can talk. It's okay. But no, seriously, thank you guys so very much. You are amazing. This morning we are joined by a good friend of mine, 242 Reads. She's kind of my co-host on these morning streams. If you've never been to one of them, mostly because it used to be Patience, who is my other half, but she works on Sundays now, so it was getting kind of lonely, and she likes to do morning streams over on her channel on Saturdays, so I figured, you know, if she was willing to be over here sometimes, it works out. She and I typically have a lot to talk about, not really, but we kind of just bounce ideas off each other until it works.
Fair.
So
apparently, Sock Goblin is going to steal the tip jar, so you might want to hide it again.
I don't want to hide it. It's such a cute little cup on the corner there. Sock Goblin, you're not doing a redeem. You're just typing the word. To those of you out there who have never been to a Sunday stream, because I haven't done one in a while, Sunday streams are chaotic, confusing, mildly pointless. They don't typically go anywhere. I just punched my microphone. Of course I did, right? They don't typically go anywhere special. They just become these weird little chat streams where I talk to you guys and then apologize for coughing a lot.
And hitting your mic a lot.
And hitting my mic a lot, yeah, that too.
You have to beat the mic up. You gotta keep it in line.
The coughing thing is just it's morning stuff. I have major sinus issues. For those who don't know, I do have I really do have significant sinus issues. Sock Goblin, I don't know if the bot's working right now. I'll have to check real quick here in a few.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I don't think it's working.
It's like you haven't streamed in so long. I just disabled my. Hey, look at that! It was disabled. I have re-enabled him. Let's see if he works now. In a minute. I'd give it some time.
The funny thing is, he always goes over mine and starts doing possum and stuff, and it's just like, I don't have that here.
I'm about to just give you the possum sound effect, so you can just implement it for him.
Derringer was on my coffee stream yesterday, so he just did the Derringer ones right there and then for me. It was perfect.
Cool. There we go. It did the possum. Yes, to those of you who don't know Sunday streams, there are certain things you can redeem for points. You get points just by watching the stream, liking the stream, and being subscribed. Also, the donations give you points. The points aren't really anything special right now. One of these days, I'm going to make it to where the points... you can also do slots. Exclamation mark slots, and then however much you want to bet, depending on how much you have. If you know how much you have, it's exclamation mark points. Tells you how many you have. Don't look at my points whenever they pop up, because it's totally legit. Definitely not fake. Definitely not me just...
chaos reign and release.
Awkward silences. There we go. Where the points don't matter and the rules are made up. Exactly. There we go. Don't, like I said, don't look at my points. I'm not even going to count it. That's like a... That's I think I have like a one... That's way over billion. 1,000 million... Hundreds, thousands, millions, billions, trillions. I have 1 quadrillion points, so that's definitely legit. Like I said, I did not cheat to get those. I didn't just throw a number at myself and say it works. I've been watching my streams so long that I just have that many points. Now, you had some questions, chat. Specifically, Laura, will we ever get a face reveal? It's okay if not. That is a tough question to answer, because in the beginning I would have said, yeah, absolutely not. But nowadays I'm like, you know what? Maybe someday I won't care quite as much, and I will do a face reveal.
We have gotten a hand reveal.
You've gotten hand reveals. Twitter
And
has
an eye.
eye reveals.
Ooh, eye.
I once did a stream where I had the camera pointing down at my desk and you could see my hands. I mean,
Ooh.
that was a long time ago. Trying to remember how to give points to Sock Goblin.
Oh god, I can't remember anymore. I know you can do it on the back end.
Yeah, I did exclamation mark give to Sock Goblin, see if it works. Anyways, Crunchwrap Supreme, which love the name, and now I want Taco Bell. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning. Thank you for doing that to me. The personal Mandela effect video was good. You should do more themed videos, some more themed glitch videos. Maybe. It really depends. So the problem with specific like themes, like with glitch stories, yeah, what do points even do? That's a good question. I'll get to that in a second. So the problem with like themed glitch stories is you have to find the stories for it. So like that one worked because they were all like the personal Mandela effects, right? They were all like, hey, I remember something one way and reality is another. So it worked out.
I'm Derringer.
Hi, Derringer's voice.
And I'm the prettiest of girls.
Oh, Danger.
Yeah, that's Derringer's voice. Anyways, apparently he was waiting on Twitch. Sunday streams are going to be exclusively on YouTube from now on. Twitch streams are going to be for gaming. I'm going to keep it that way.
That works.
Anyways, so yeah, if I can, I will absolutely do it. Just so you know.
Most of your Saturday videos, though, are themed. They're just not Glitch the Matrix
Yeah.
themed.
No, so like my Wednesday and Saturday videos are themed to an extent. Wednesday, I try to follow specific themes like paranormal. Oh, just threw post-it notes at my screen. Thankfully, I didn't hit it. Wednesdays, I do like paranormal, creepy encounters, the Reddit stories. Sometimes I'll have stories that are like specific, like summer stories or whatever. And then Fridays are always themed to an extent. Yeah, and it works out. It's just like putting themes within a theme, like themed stories within like glitch stories. It's not easy, but absolutely willing to try if I can.
I did the whole DOP, which is like disappearing object phenomenon. That one didn't do very great. It
Yeah,
was an interesting theme, but it didn't do very good. My normal glitch ones actually did better.
I mean we could talk about that. It could.
Slots are rigged.
And the slots are rigged, of course, guys. Sock Goblin is just going to do every single sound effect that exists.
Oh, because he misses them.
I know.
Problem is I can't hear them, so I don't know about them until it's too
No,
late.
you're good. You're good. They are loud enough that if you talk, they will go over you.
Fair.
What was I doing? Oh, yeah, the DOP one. It might be how you. It could be how you framed it. Could be the title. Could be the tags. Could be the description. Could be when you. Could have been when you dropped it. Who knows?
Yeah.
warranty.
I thought I was being really clever because I was like, watch it before it disappears. But
That makes sense.
whatever. I had fun with it. It was a good theme for my 10th because I thought a theme for my 10th would be nice.
Yeah.
You know, it takes me over or less, just less than a year to do 10 of them.
I'm about to hit my 100th glitch video, which is insane.
Yeah, well, you do one a week. I do one a month.
Yeah. So Laura asked, "Are you American or Canadian?" I can literally not tell the difference. I am American. I live
I
in
am
Kansas.
Canadian.
Yeah, 242 is Canadian. I live in Kansas, born and raised here, and I have a northern accent. Because, again, I guess since it's been so long and there are new people, and you know I've had so many subscribers since my last freaking stream. You're not Canadian, Derringer. You're honorary Canadian. That's been explained.
He's pretty close to it, though. Oof, he lives really close to Canada.
Sure, I suppose. Anyways, I guess I just have to assume I have to explain everything to people again because it's been so long. I am Kansan, born, raised, and half of my family, the maternal side of it, is from North Dakota. Most of my life, I did not have an accent. Whenever I hit my late 20s, for some reason, I started noticing that I have a very northern accent out of nowhere. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Maybe I fell and hit my head. I don't know. I just know that I randomly have a... Not even randomly. It kind of like... It was subtle at first, and then it just started happening. Whatever.
It started.
Yeah.
No reason.
And I can't break it. So, is what it is. It's what I'm supposed to sound like, apparently.
It's all good.
Apparently,
I
Lath
like
is in
it.
Missouri. Nice. Been to Missouri numerous times. I live pretty close to the state borders, so... Have you ever heard of Hatman? I would love a video on Hatman encounters. I've heard of Hatman. I know it's like an urban legend kind of thing, but I don't know much about it, to be honest with you. That'd be interesting to look into. Piggy, hello. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. Very, very nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Let's see.
America's quite big, so specifically where he is, 9 o'clock. Where I am, which would also be in America, 8 o'clock in the morning. So
Yeah, Laura, I would say it is between 7:25 a.m. and 10:25 a.m. Where I am, it is 9:25 a.m. I'm also excluding Hawaii and Alaska from that.
if you went to Canada, you actually have to add another time as well. Like there's even further for that. I didn't realize that till more recently.
Alaska and Hawaii are totally different from us.
I think Alaska is behind by a little more.
Mm-hmm.
Never been.
Fair enough.
It's too cold. Too many bears.
Bears are cool. If not friend, why friend-shaped? Again, constantly coughing, clearing my throat, sniffling. I have sinus issues, guys. I'm sorry. Let's see. Yeah, I'm also apparently Columbus from Zombieland. I can help. I've encountered him. You can use it for your first story. I was going to my opening video, but I'd happily write my encounter for you. I appreciate that. And of course, if you still wanted to use it yourself, I would never, like, be upset or be like, no, you can't do that. I don't mind. If you ever submit a story to me, please don't ever feel like you can only submit it to me. It does not bother me if you send it to 100 other people. Because every one of us narrators has our own method of narrating. None of us sound the same, except for Let's Read and Your Maker. They totally sound identical. And Darkness Prevails and Swamp Dweller sound identical. So those ones, you're probably going to get the same experience, but they're also fantastic at what they do and are way ahead of where we are. But yeah.
It's just a lot.
Awesome.
Fair.
I did. My hand was small, and that did big. It only works when it physically see
Gotcha.
me. Sorry, habits.
You're good. Seen that man shadow person. Kansas City, Kansas is my bed. Hey, that's my birth city. I am in the Johnson County area. Probably shouldn't give too much information, but that's where I am. For all you know, you've seen me and didn't even realize it.
I mean, a giant bird walking down the street, you would notice.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Jeez.
What inspired you to become a YouTuber and create horror videos? Well then, I should do another Ask Me Anything, shouldn't I?
Yeah, I think so. Since you've done that, you
That
have gained...
That was my 1,000 subscriber special.
Yeah, you kind of got 9,000 more since then.
Yeah. Bye, Piggy. Have a fantastic day. Thank you again for stopping by. It was so nice to see you here.
Take care, Piggy. Take care.
Yes. What inspired you to become a YouTuber? The story's actually pretty boring. I used to work an office job, and I worked, I was there for, 8+ hours a day, obviously. And the job was fine. It was just monotonous. It was a lot of me doing the same thing over and over again. Didn't have to have a whole lot of interactions. So I started listening to music, and then I found specifically Let's Read. His video was recommended. I don't know why it was recommended. I think it was because I used to watch, like, Call Me Kevin, and for some reason, people that watch Call Me Kevin also watch Let's Read. So...
Don't ask questions. YouTube has its reasons.
So it was, it was recommended. And I started watching his videos. I'm like, oh, these are cool. I like this. And then from there, it was Mr. Creepypasta, Southern Cannibal. And this was all back in 2014-ish, 2013, somewhere in there. So I listened to them for years. And then there was one time in December of 2020 where I needed to test the soundproofing of a closet because I was going to actually record a course for Udemy. And I liked how it sounded. And I just read a random story, and I'm like, you know what? I bet I could do this. So I looked into it and started doing it. And that's pretty much how it happened. I liked...
chaos reign and release.
The gerbil of awkward silences.
Narrating? Reading stories?
No,
Or,
it
like,
was...
narrating?
I had to stop.
see that now.
Yeah, so I stopped. Or I started. I stopped? What am I saying here? Thanks, Sakawan. You completely threw off my train of thought, dude. As you do, though, I would never, ever expect you to do something else. So I started listening to it, and my thoughts were if I could make content that helped people get through their day like others helped me get through mine. You know what I mean? Like, I listened to them to get through my days. So it was kind of like, maybe I could do this too. And apparently I can, so. I have never been to NakaCon, Lathe, so unfortunately you have not seen me there. But maybe you've seen me in Starbucks and just don't know it.
You do go to Starbucks a lot.
I
The points
actually don't.
Really, the points really don't mean anything. You can redeem like what Sock Goblin's doing and slots. It's just fun stuff, Laura.
Right. It's just random stuff. They don't have any meaning. It's just fun. It's just fun for Sock Goblin, pretty much. Monica, I am seeing your stuff. I'm sorry. My train of thought's not full here. I'm not fully awake yet. I'm still kind of bleh. Caffeine is not kicked in yet, so. Crunchwrap said I like how somebody... Huh?
It's because I made sure you had decaf.
Well, don't do that. That'd be horrible. I would ban you from my channel for that. Crunchwrap said, I like how somebody said you sounded like a grown-up Morty. I've also been told I kind of sound like the guy from 21 Pilots, so... I don't know. It's 2 a.m., I guess. Yeah. Like, whenever he talks, apparently.
I'll have to listen to that. I've only ever listened to him sing.
Yeah. Sock Goblin, for the first year of my channel, I was in the closet, so, yeah. I'm just gonna answer his question as he wants it to be answered. Chronopasta, what's up, my man?
Hey, Chrono. I actually am one of the few people that I know that narrated who didn't do it in a closet. Like, most narrators start with, like, in a closet, because it's easier. You got clothes and all that stuff. Nope, never did that.
Nope. Yeah, supposedly I also sound like Jesse Eisenberg. I don't hear it, but whatever, is what it is. You're the Jon Snow cup, weren't you? No, I've actually never had the mental, hey, let's be funny and do a different name on my cup. I always just use my name. I'm boring. I really am. So, in my personal life, I'm boring.
Are you sure? I mean, what I have imagined in my head is very amusing.
You want to know what I did yesterday? Okay.
What'd you do?
Yesterday.
Yes.
Patience and I went up to Panera. Okay. We've been going to Panera lately because I got like 4 months free of their stupid sip club thing. So it's like you go there and you put in your phone number and you get a free drink of any size, anything, basically. So I've been getting my coffee there free. And we've been sitting up there. I've been writing, doing channel stuff, just kind of trying to get back into my thing. Because what I used to do, I used to actually, whenever I worked at the office, I used to sit up at a Scooter's Coffee House for 2 to 3 hours every morning and write. And I found, like, I have to be away from home to really get my writing going. I can't be home. We used to sit up at Starbucks every weekend, and that's where I wrote most of my novels that you guys will never know about until I rewrite them. So I kind of got this mentality, like, I have to be out of home. And obviously with COVID, things were really rough trying to get out of home. So, and understandably so. Now that things are kind of going back to how they were, I've found this Panera by us. It has a really good booth. It has an outlet, so both of us can be there. It just works. So we've been sitting up there. So anyways, yesterday we went up there. We sat there for a while. We got home. I made lunch. I came downstairs. I recorded the audio for yesterday's video. I rendered it. I put it together. I know Patience and I went somewhere to get something. I don't remember where we went, but weren't gone for very long. And then we came home. It was around 5 o'clock, and we sat there and watched 6 hours of the final season of Better Call Saul. That was my day.
Your day was more amusing than mine. I did my coffee stream, asked for 2-sentence horrors, went to sleep for 3 hours, got back up and started recording them.
Nice.
That was my day.
At least
you left the house.
I did. Columbus, glad you came out of the closet, my fine feathered friend. Yes, thank you, Sock Goblin. I appreciate you appreciating me coming out of the closet. Again, I'm just gonna give it to him. It's fine. I can hear the Columbus part, but not the 21 Pilots part. Thanks, Patience. That helps. You're not boring. You're basic. I am a pretty basic bitch. I do like pumpkin spice, so. But I don't wear Crocs or boots with the fur. Anyways.
My husband does wear the Crocs. That's mostly because his feet are too big and Crocs at least fit.
Yeah.
Seriously, every time he says, I need new shoes, I cry. Every time, because I'm about to run around the store and find him 50 million different shoes to try on.
Fun fact, I'm pretty easy to find shoes for. I go to Walmart, I find the same pairs of shoes I've been buying since 2013 that are $10 because they're Walmart brand. Perkins is my go-to writing spot. I actually knew someone that went to Perkins a lot for writing, and they said they loved it. And the Perkins by us doesn't exist anymore.
Never been to one.
It was good. It's like Denny's, but not shit.
How's that possible?
I don't like Denny's.
Yeah, no, I know you're why, but at least you can always find a Denny's when you're driving, so.
The closest Perkins to us is now like half an hour away, so. Yes, Derringer, I did in fact say I'm just going to give it to him. It's fine. So anyone else, sorry, who has never been to my streams? Oh, Lath, I think there's still one in Gardner. I think that's the one that's by us, unless they close that one too, in which case I'm not going down to Gladstone or Independence. Not for Perkins.
Nope.
Oh yeah, so my streams, I also sometimes have slips of the tongue where I say things that could be misconstrued in a manner that is, I guess, embarrassing or humiliating to myself. Such as the one time Derringer was talking about his neighbor, giving him smoked brisket. And I said, oh, that's because and Derringer said he's a good neighbor. And for some reason, I went with the, who is that? Is that State Farm? I went with the State Farm jingle and was like a good neighbor, he gave me meat. And then they're like, oh, ha ha, he said the funny. And now it's a quote.
Yeah, it's been a quote forever. Though, I'm going to give it to him. It's fine. I know that's a Dead by Daylight reference.
No, that was me saying that earlier about Sock Goblin's thing about the closet.
I have a feeling, though, that you would also say that during Dead by Daylight, too.
Right.
So, I mean...
I've probably said something like that.
2021 and 2022.
Shit, now it's got 2 years on it.
Damn it.
So, Lath, it is interesting to see somebody who's... Nice. It is interesting to see somebody who kind of lives in the area. And you've mentioned breakfast places. I don't know, like, you're going to get me on food. I don't want to get on food, because that's a topic that just goes on for hours. But
yeah, we're not Lace Precarious. Streams.
If you are ever in the Shawnee Mission area, around 75th Street off I-35, there is... It's kind of close there. It's over actually off Neiman. It's by the elementary school. It's down there. I used to live over there, so... don't anymore. The apartments were kind of crappy. But there is a breakfast place called Le Peep. And if you ever want to get a really good breakfast for a decent price, check them out. They actually have some really good stuff. Specifically, their Belgian waffles are amazing. So just a recommendation, if you're ever in that little Shawnee area, go there. Le Peep, L-E-P-E-P. EP, like the sound a chicken makes. Or a chick, like a baby chicken. So check it out if you're ever in the area. Just a recommendation, since like I said, I don't get to talk to people that are nearby too often.
No, the person on the phone with you basically right now lives in another country.
Basically and literally. So,
Yeah.
Laura, you also had a question and then you retracted it. If this was 2 years ago, I would say that was against the law. You're not allowed to retract. But no, I'm joking. The question you had was, who is my favorite band, musician, artist, etc. I have a few. Right now, I would say the band that I cannot stop listening to is Dance Gavin Dance. Not going to get into the controversy that has happened with them in any way, shape, or form recently, but I absolutely love their music, and their newest songs have been legit, and I cannot wait for their album to come out in like 2 weeks. So, I also like a band called Driveways. They're a little lesser known. They're from the way northeast. They're pretty good. And then there's a band that I like that I'm actually friends with all the guys, Parabel. They're decent. They're pretty big. They got good. They have, maybe not lately. I haven't released much lately, but they had a good audience. So, and they're actually, because I'm friends with all the guys, although they live in Texas and Canada. So,
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm not a part of the band, but hello from Canada.
So Lath says, I know the area used to roadside. My suggestion is if you're ever in the Clay Como area, ever mom and pa's is a great small shop and go check it out later. Good to know. And then you're going to take your wife to work. Going to be honest, I'm talking for you. That's fine, man. Lurking is totally okay. Thank you so much, by the way, for, letting me know that like, you're kind of a neighbor, I'll say. A community member to some extent. Like I said, it's nice to have people around that I can talk to. I won't do a face reveal, but if you ever see me in public and you know it's me, I will be confused as hell. I will deny it.
Like, wait a minute, I know that voice.
If you see the big guy with the long hair and you're like, I know that voice, that's Raven. I'm going to be like, who are you and who is Raven? I will pretend, and you will never know it's me. Except for the sticker on my car. That has my logo and says as the... Anyways, maybe I shouldn't advertise my channel on my car.
Well, that's only if you really care about people walking up on you, but I mean, sooner or later it's gonna happen.
Yeah. I kind of dread the day that I get recognized.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure if we go to a con, well, maybe. Probably not.
Thought it was funny, but now I can hunt you down at Starbucks. Panera. You're more likely to find me in the Panera near me, but maybe we'll sit up at a Starbucks. So I used to go to a Starbucks that actually closed, and that's sad.
Is that where you get your really nice chair from?
Yes. Yes, it is. I stole a chair from a Starbucks because they closed.
To be fair, they were closing down. And it was the one you said that you sat in all the time anyway.
I did. I sat there. Okay. Patience and I went to that specific Starbucks for several years on the weekends because it was a nice location. It was a sit-in only. There was no drive-through, so you were completely focused on the cafe. And the staff was amazing. They were friendly. They were just wonderful people. Absolutely loved talking to them. Miss every single one of them. And we always sat in the same spot. I didn't say your name, Google. Go away. We always sat in the same spot. So, and I did a ton of writing there. Like, I know you guys probably don't know this if you're new, but I, for a very long time, was an author. And I did a lot of author things, like writing stuff. I have several novels that I need to rewrite and get republished in my pseudonym so it doesn't get out that, who I am. But I did so much writing there, and it was just really saddening whenever we were told, hey, the store's closing. So, because the reason they closed is because they didn't have a drive-through. So
that was literally why they got closed down.
Yep. Business was fine. They had no problem with numbers. There was never a slow day there. Starbucks just decided they wanted to move forward with drive-through only stores, only stores with drive-throughs. It's not drive-through only, but so the cafe stores got closed. I think there's only one in the area that's left. So I stole a chair from... Yeah, the manager told us to take it. She did. Because I said to her, I was like, so whenever you guys close, I'm gonna take my chair. And she was like, okay. I'm like, all right, we're leaving. I'm taking my chair. She's like, do you want me to help you take it to your car? No, I got it. So. But yeah.
And do you want me to help you load it? No, I'm stealing it. Don't help me.
It's just a wooden chair. It is literally right behind me. It's doing more to hold stuff now than me to sit in it, but I still have it. It is a fantastic memory of all the time I spent in that place. And yeah, it's pretty comfortable. I used it for, like I said, probably the first 2 years or first year and a half of my channel. Before I bought this really nice chair that I'm sitting in. Well, whenever I say I bought it, I guess I should correct myself and say that you guys bought it. Maybe not you all here, but you guys, you chat,
yes.
You all donated. I had a stream was like, what was it? I posted a picture of my workstation on Twitter and then I streamed and someone was like, hey, your chair looks like shit. And I was like, yeah, it's not comfortable, but it gets the job done. And then whenever I said that, it became everyone's going to donate money to get me a new chair. So I had a new chair because of my chat. So you guys are amazing on that fact, but. Back when I was in the closet, that is correct, Sock Goblin. Sure, the manager said you can take it, yeah. Well, if I ever get Abby on the stream, I'll make sure she tells you all that I have the rights to the chair. So.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid, though, that they're like, yeah, you know what drive-thrus, we're closing down.
Yep.
Right, but we're doing perfectly fine.
Yep. Doesn't matter. And what's worse, this was the end of 2018, so it wasn't even like COVID things. It was just
Them being stupid.
Yep.
You also forgot to tweet out your coffee stream.
I did. You were correct.
Luckily, someone did it for you.
Well, thank you. I'll tweet it out now too.
BBL driving, taking BRB.
Huh?
Or be back later, driving.
Yeah.
Apparently Sock Goblin is driving.
Well, drive safe, my friend.
I haven't seen BBL. I've only seen BRB.
I've seen BBL. Be back later.
All hail the caffeine.
Go for it.
All hail the caffeine, the magical anti-murder juice. May the beans be roasted and the water be hot. Blessed be the barista that makes this holy elixir.
My coffee is currently in a jar.
I drink tea, so it's all gone.
I drink tea sometimes. I just...
We don't have any milk, so I've been using the oat milk, and I'm good.
Oat milk is only good in certain things, like lattes.
Yes, but I don't have regular cow's milk, so I had to use it.
Right.
It's my own fault I didn't go buy more yesterday, you know, because I gave you the list of things I did yesterday. One of them did not involve leaving the house.
So, I've been getting my caffeine from Panera, like I said, and I actually haven't been getting coffee from there. They have what they call, quote-unquote, charged lemonades, which is lemonade with hella caffeine. And they have one that's mango flavored, and it is delicious, but it is 384 milligrams of caffeine per large. And I've been down, like, that's been what I've been getting for free, because they're like $5, but they're free with my stupid things, so. Plus, it's nice. Patience nice, because Patience she has an account with them, too, on her phone, and she got the trial for it as well, so she can get a free drink, too. So we just both get our free drinks, and if we don't want to get anything to eat, we don't have to, because technically we made a purchase. You know? Yes, I would love to live off the grid in a cave with some hot springs and drink coffee out of nature and smoke whatever nature provides and grow carrots. I like how you specifically called out growing carrots. I'm not going to lie. I once grew some squash. It came out pretty good. We ate it.
I was going to say carrots and potatoes would be two probably good ones.
Tried to grow potatoes. They did not work out for me. So my idea of growing something, since I'm a city liver, unfortunately, I bought a kiddie pool at one time and drilled holes in it and filled it with gardening dirt. And tried to grow plants out of it.
Did not work.
It did, actually. The squash came out perfect.
But the potatoes did it.
The potatoes came out about the size of half a golf ball.
Oh, yeah.
Probably
didn't
because
have
it wasn't
enough
deep
room.
enough. But the squash
Yeah.
worked out. We had squash, and we somehow had a pumpkin. And it was the cool.
a very special pumpkin.
It was, actually. It was the coolest pumpkin because he didn't turn orange. He stayed green.
Weird.
It was like we somehow hybridized the squash and the pumpkin, and it was beautiful. Kiddie pool, great. It is a great idea, but it only works for a year or two at most because the plastic is so brittle. It'll fall apart. I would love to do it again because honestly, it was fun to grow the food. Obviously, nowadays I just grow ragweed and ragweed not being pot, ragweed being like literal ragweed. The allergen, it's a weed. I'm joking. In other words, I don't grow anything because the nature just took over my back porch.
Don't even have the sunflowers anymore, eh?
No, they're not growing.
Weird.
I think
It's
the
really
bird
weird.
population increased.
They just keep eating all your seeds.
Well, I think the other thing is we also have a lovely little possum that's been coming around that I lovingly named Gravy. He has been eating all the sprouts because he digs. Like I've been like I know they eat grubs, but I think he's also been eating the sprouts and like the wet seeds in the dirt. So they're not gonna. I don't think they're growing very well because of that. Potato sackcloth works well in the lining. Good idea. That's actually a good idea.
Hello, Ghosting. Good morning.
Ghosty, what's up, buddy? Hell, Raven. Yeah, hell, Ghosting. Hello. Not hello. Sorry. Hell.
You missed an O. Bird, orange and white, and pumpkins are not real pumpkins. Most pumpkins are actually green.
Well, now that I know that, I've gone this long in my life without knowing that. Thanks for telling me today. That's cool though. No, like, but it was a really cool. Like, it wasn't just green. It was like a marble green, like cucumber marbling. It was cool. I know you meant hello,
pumpkins weren't
Ghosty.
supposed to be orange.
Sorry, what?
I didn't know pumpkins weren't supposed to be orange.
Yeah, we've bastardized so much stuff.
This is true. I mean, strawberries are bigger than they ever were. Like, most fruits we have made bigger and better for us to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Apples used to taste like potatoes, like raw potatoes.
I would have liked them more back then. How are y'all doing today? Doing well, buddy. How you doing, man? How is your life situation currently?
Oh.
It's not a bad thing. I just don't know if I'm allowed to say like what's going on with him. So I'm just kind of being vague with it. I could message him on Discord since Do you have any personal strange encounters? So I'm going to be honest, I actually don't. I repeat the earlier statement of I live a rather boring life.
I thought I did too, until I started writing you stories to narrate on your channel.
Yeah.
You've done a couple now that are from things that have happened to me. Like, that's not usual for people.
Yeah. I have one story that is Glitch in the Matrix-esque that I can't explain. That's kind of it's dumb and mundane, but it's one of those things that happened, and I love it because it's weird. Do you have a Discord group for fans? I do have a Discord server, actually. Give me one moment. I'll get the link to it. I'm going to warn you, the server is, while not dead,
A little quiet.
it is randomly quiet. Yeah, we don't... People just kind of pop up and talk. There's quite a few of us here. There's like 60 people.
Room.
So the counting room is my favorite place, yes. Anyway, so I do have one like glitchy story, I guess. Thanks, Derringer, for dropping the Discord link to the server that I already dropped, but it's a different link, so I'm going to guess it's one that you generated. Anyways, several years back, Patience and I went to Texas for a concert for Parabel, actually. It was a CD release party. It was a fantastic concert. Great time. Texas was hot, but the show was great. Had literally the best tamales I've ever had in my life because they were damn near giving them away. That was a genius idea, though. They came in with like this big-ass basket of tamales, and they're like, hey, it's like $10 for 5, and I'm like, I will take 10. It was so good. Anyways, so the glitchy part here is we went to a place in Texas known as Whataburger.
Waterburger.
Exactly. So Whataburger, if you don't know, is famous in Texas. We were told we had to go, so we went. There's actually one up here now, so can't even say it's just famous in Texas anymore.
You were informed that you had to go. You didn't have a choice in that matter.
Yes. What was I saying?
You went to Whataburger.
Yes. We went to Whataburger and we got, okay, so whenever we ordered, it's really, it is a weird story, okay? We were at the hotel, we were talking to the hotel person at the front desk. She said something about how she was having a bad day because she couldn't get out to go get lunch and she was really hungry. And we were like, hey, we're going to go to Whataburger. Do you want something? Because we're nice people and just like, screw it. We could afford it. We'll buy you food. I don't care. It'll be like, what, $10? So she was like, yeah, if you can get me this with, like, she had a specific order. So I was like, okay, cool. So we go in and like, hey, we have 2 orders. So they gave us 2 of the little placards, little like triangle placards with numbers on them. And the numbers were 41 and 42. 41 was hers because we ordered hers first. That's how I know hers was 41. They gave us 41 and then we ordered our food at 42. They gave us the placard for 42. Whenever we were waiting on our food, I told Patience I was going to steal the placard because it said 42. And this isn't because I'm friends with 242. This was way before that.
That was way before
42 is relevant to people who are fans of Douglas Adams, specifically The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, as I am. I've read all 5 books of the trilogy. Don't ask. I have read the entire series. I have seen the movie. I love Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Douglas Adams is one of my idols in writing, as well as Kurt Vonnegut. I wanted to steal the 42 placard. Okay, I know that's bad of me. Shouldn't steal stuff from a place. I get it. But I stole the 42 placard because I wanted it really bad. So, we get out of the restaurant. Patience puts the placard in the glove box. Like, okay, we stole it. Haha. It's in the glove box. She takes that whenever we get to the hotel. She puts it in her luggage. And because I don't want to leave in the car where it was hot because I'm like, hey, I don't know if it's going to melt or whatever. So,
yeah.
Anyway.
She does check this.
So, she put it in her luggage, and then we do everything we're doing there. We go home. She takes it out of her luggage, puts it in a drawer, and then whenever we were moving out of the place that we lived, no, I guess we still live in the current place. Maybe we're just cleaning. I guess we would have been cleaning. We were cleaning. I found the placard in the drawer in the kitchen. The thing is, the placard does not say 42 anymore. It says 43. Here's the weird thing. I would have never have stolen a placard that said 43. I wouldn't have stolen one that said 41. I wouldn't have stolen one that said 44. I wouldn't even have thought about it. Ever. Because those numbers have no significance. 42 is the only number in that sequence that has any significance to me. So, we now have a Whataburger placard in our kitchen that says 43, and I don't know why we have a 43. It's weird. I guess there are explanations, quote unquote, like logical ones, but it's weird. You know what I mean?
It doesn't make sense though, because I know you. You definitely wouldn't have stolen anything except for 42.
Right. I'm a very particular person, mentally.
I would have also stolen 42.
Right, but you wouldn't have stolen 43 or 44
Nope.
or 41.
Nope.
You wouldn't even have thought about it because it's not relevant. So,
Nope.
Like I said, I now have a 43 placard, and I kind of hate it, but it is what it is. It's a good memory of going to Texas, but it doesn't... Yeah. I don't know.
But still not what you wanted.
Right. Yeah, Patience said we definitely would have taken it. So, back to chat really quick. Finally settled down in the new place. Finally adulting wore me down so badly because I had to move my heavy wooden dresser up to the 3rd floor. First thing we had to move up. So, Ghost Inc. moved. He no longer lives where he lived. He is now an adult. I can no longer call him a kid.
Oh.
I still will because he's significantly younger than me.
Yes.
So, my kids used to do story chain at bedtime where I would say a sentence and then they added sentences, and it's amazing what stories you can brainstorm together. I wanted to do that with my chat one time. And I should set up a room in the Discord server for that.
Yep.
Guess what? You just caused a new room to be created.
Oh no, the horror of it all.
Story Wow. Story. Chain. Create. And I'll set that up later.
Yeah, you're still 12 in his mind. Ghost. It's never going to change.
Welcome to the Nevermore, Noreen Smeda. I hope I said your last name wrong. Right? Wrong? Wow. See, I am dead inside today. My brain. I hope I said your name right. You may not be in the stream, but you subbed to the channel. Welcome to the Nevermore. Don't mind me lurking. Count Julius, hello. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. You don't have to lurk. You can talk if you want, or if you just want to lurk, that's fine too. 43 equals 42 plus you, right? 42 plus me, right? But that's what I'm saying. Is like, or if you're saying like, we ordered hers first and then orders ours second. I understand the logic to that, but I would have still taken the 42 because she wasn't with us. It was just me and Patience ordering food for her and then doing an order for us.
So whether or not she had it or you had it, the 42 was going to be yours.
Right. And if it would have been us or her 43, us 44, I wouldn't have thought about it. That's the thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, because the 42 is the only number that had any, like, relevance to me. So, I'm 12 in his mind still. I never grow, apparently. You do grow. It's just, you're just a tall 12-year-old. Toast is an adult. Toast is an adult, dude. He tricked a streamer briefly into thinking I was 12. I did. We were on a live stream, and we went over to their stream because we were playing DBD together, and they were the killer. Or they were another survivor, one of the two. We went over there, and I was like, yeah, man. And they were like, oh, he's a good streamer. He streams a lot. And I'm like, yeah, he's 12. And they were like, wait, he's actually 12? For a moment, they believed me. And Ghost was like, I'm not 12. I'm like, it was great. Had to convince them he wasn't 12 after that. It's beautiful.
Can you buy alcohol yet? You're still 12.
He can't. So, there you go.
Yeah, I know. I know, because he's not 21 yet.
So, the Streamlabs bot...
Oh, it just glitched.
It just threw out two things at once. Sorry about that, guys. I'm the only one talking in the tube. By the way, back. You're not the only one talking. There's other people still in chat. The chat's... It comes and goes. It slows down, it picks up, slows down, picks up. It happens. Yeah, so obviously the Streamlab bot, there's the rules. Do remember, please, to hit the like button. Hitting that thumbs up on the videos and on the stream does a lot. You have no idea.
It really makes the algorithm go, hey, people like this?
Yeah, it does. Ghost said, technically I can, because if you flip 12, you get 21. So, Ghost, you can walk into a liquor store and buy alcohol if you walk in on your hands. Otherwise, they kick you out, buddy.
Yeah, though they might kick you out because you're on your hands.
Already did. Well, thanks, man. Thanks, Lath. I say man, I don't know if you're male or female. I do apologize if I say that incorrectly. I never intend to misgender or misstate who people are. I say man as a genderless, affectionate term in that situation. So thank you.
Yeah, that's what dudes become. Dude doesn't really have a gender anymore.
Yeah. Just like bruh.
Yeah.
Everyone's bruh. Derringer said monkey with hammer.
For some reason. Which is oops, apparently.
That's oops?
Yeah, apparently.
I refer to him as they. Oh, you don't gotta hide that. Come on now. I'm Gozer. I'm whatever the fuck I want to be. Okay. Dare, I don't refer to you as they. I refer to every... Like, okay, look. I'm not gonna get into the conversation of pronouns and gendered pronouns or anything like that. I just... Dude is gender neutral and I'm tired of pretending it's not. Dude is gender neutral. Bruh is gender neutral.
Yeah. It has been for a long time. It's really funny whenever asked to narrate stories and people go over my channel like, I thought you were a guy. And I'm like, to be fair, my avatar doesn't really tell you what gender, and 242 is genderless, so to tell you to my channel, you got no clue what gender I am.
My pronouns are we and us, hive mind. Oh, Derringer is the hive mind. Derringer is the supercomputer that actually runs the Matrix.
That explains nothing.
I know, right? It explains why life is so damn confusing. I guess I've been asked this. I guess I can address this on the channel because I've had comments. I am not Raven Reeds. I have never been Raven Reeds. I will never be Raven Reeds. Raven Reeds is a lovely lady. She's a fantastic narrator. She and I are actually really close friends, believe it or not. We became close friends because I kept messaging her saying, hey, just so you know, I keep getting messages asking why I'm ripping you off. And she thought it was, and that wasn't me sending those malicious. If you know who Raven Reeds is and how she acts, or how she is as a person, she thought that was hilarious. Because I always throw in, I'm not like calm about it. I was like, at first I was like, no, I'm not Raven Reeds. She's a good friend of mine. And then I started being an asshole because I got tired of it. And she thought it was hilarious. I did for a while. Raven Reeds started her channel less than a year before I started mine. Okay. Whenever I started, I didn't know her. She was not a large channel in any way, shape, or form. She was not hugely popular like she is now. We had no association. The naming structure is because we both love Poe. That's literally it.
And there's a lot of ravens.
There are a lot of ravens. But, yeah. So that's how that happened. Like I said, we're really good friends. I love her. She's amazing. If you guys don't know who Raven Reeds is, do check her out. She's a fantastic narrator. She is, no offense 242, but she is an absolute powerhouse of female narration. Probably top tier. Just saying.
This.
Huh? You'll remember this? Is that a Fallout threat? Like, 242 will remember this.
Ooh, yes.
I'm not saying you're not awesome at it, but she is a powerhouse, okay? She releases several hour-long videos of new content like every other day.
Yeah, no, there's no way I could do that.
Right. That's what I mean. She is a freaking powerhouse. She puts my work ethic to shame. So,
which is saying something.
Right.
Because you, oh my god. The amount of work you do.
I do my best. Derringer, you are the prettiest of girls. We know that. I am also a lovely lady. I'm not a lady, though. I am male. I was born male. I am not trans. I am cisgendered. I was born male. I know I don't... I guess I have to address that, too. Because I was asked recently if I was a girl or a guy. Twice, actually. I know I don't have a super masculine voice. However, for the record, I was born male. I am male. Still male. Okay? That's all. You started being an asshole about it because others... Yeah, no, people were being rude. Like, at first it was like, are you related to Raven Reeds?
I'm Derringer.
Hang on.
And I'm the prettiest of girls.
Exactly. Like, are you Raven Reeds? Are you related to Raven Reeds? And then it became a, why are you ripping off Raven Reeds? And I'm like, okay, now I'm tired of this. So now I'm going to be a dick. So...
No, I never thought never thought any of the ravens were ripping off of people. Like, oh, it's probably a Poe reference.
It literally is. Like, I cannot for the life of me remember the line actually from the Raven right now because my brain's not firing on all cylinders. But as I nodded, nearly napping, that's the main part of it, the sleep part of it. The fact that the story of the Raven could easily be attributed to he fell asleep and it was a nightmare that he had. That is why I am as the Raven dreams.
Yeah, and Nevermore.
Right. That's why it's Nevermore.
Lieutenant and Shore.
Say, fun fact. For the first week of my channel existing, I was the Raven's dream. You know why? Because that's what I thought my channel was going to be. Then, as I was setting up my channel, I was like, you know what? That doesn't have a good sound. The Raven's Dream sounds lame. So I said, let's be active in our name. So it became As the Raven Dreams. So, there we go.
And you've been dreaming ever since.
I have been dreaming ever since.
I just threw reads in the back of mine.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm just like, 242 reads. That works.
Derringer said she has an OSHA valid forklift license on top of it. If Raven Reeds has an OSHA valid forklift license, I would not be surprised. Just saying. She seems the type that could kick your ass with a forklift.
Yeah. And then narrate how she did it very nicely.
You know, 42, I have a question. Have you considered messaging her and maybe asking if you could do a collab? Like, if you could have her on your channel?
I should try that, yeah.
You should. And here's the thing. Just be like, you know what? Raven told me that I should consider talking to you about narrations. Ask her for advice. And I don't mean to, like, and I hate to, like, again, make this a gendered conversation, but I know female narrators have a tough time. Absolutely. But, like, message her and just ask her, be like, hey, you know, I was talking to Raven as the Raven Dreams, and we were talking about, you know, narrations, and he was like, maybe I should talk to you about advice as a female narrator, how to, like, push myself forward, kind of get past some of the BS, and maybe if in the future could I have you on my channel for a collab. I almost bet you she'd be willing.
I'll reach out to her. I think I can find her on Twitter either way.
Yeah. It's just a thought.
It's worth a shot. I mean,
Sure.
most of the narrators I listen to, or not listen to, most of the narrators I talk to are male.
Right. It was just a thought, because like I said, she's a fantastic person. She's really good at what she does. So.
Sorry, I just read Derringer said having Raven reads on your channel would be better than that fat guy you had on your coffee stream.
I haven't been on her coffee stream in a while. What are you talking about, dude?
He's talking about himself on my coffee stream.
I know.
She doesn't have a coffee stream, does she?
No. So, dude, you sound more manly than me. Sound male to me. I don't have a deep voice either. Yeah, I've never had a deep voice, obviously. But anyways, Dare, listen to the stream. Birb does sound like a woman. Thanks, Sock Goblin. Ban. We thought you were a chick because at the end of your stories, Raven came on and said, hi, I'm Raven. That was Patience. That was my other half. Okay, one video recently, my outro was Patience reading the outro.
Nice. That's funny.
And I was being funny with it, and I played it off, like, because someone was like, your outro was kind of weird today, and I'm like, what are you talking about? That was a totally normal Raven voice, so.
Yes,
yeah.
Totally wasn't full of patience or anything. No.
And how that happened, I literally just said, hey, Patience, do an outro for me. And she was like, okay, what do I read? I'm like, no, you don't read for the outros. You just go. And that was fun.
I used to write down my outros, but
hey, there's Patience.
I've gotten them pretty good now, so
See, this right here is the voice you all heard.
Hello.
That is the voice you all heard. Okay, apparently that's all she had to say.
Yes, it's me, Raven. The other voice.
Right. The more effeminate voice. But that is my other half. She's currently down here because she's on her break. She does work from home, so she gets to enjoy being home while she works, at least. Which is nice. Is everything okay? Mm-hmm. Day going well? Mm-hmm. Numbers good?
Yeah.
Good. High five. Damn right. Your channel's going to be called Relanormal, where the strange, mysterious, and unknown are relatively normal. I like that, actually. That's a good way to do it. So, the story ideas you guys gave me, that one tweet I sent out, I come up with a story with each idea being stories of their own. They act as if they're cases, none of which are connected. That's cool. Whoa, Raven, you are not fat. You are perfect. I'm a big guy. I call it the Hideki Files. Hideki, Fruit Baskets reference. Never asked me to do this outro. Dare, you can do one of my outros in the near future. We'll just talk about it. I actually don't know what Fruits Basket is. I think that's a manga anime. I've actually never seen it. Okay.
It's an anime about, if I remember correctly, the zodiac signs, and
gotcha.
There's a girl in it, and like, I can't remember. It's old for one, and two, it wasn't very.
Listen, I only listen to like super dark. I only watch like super dark animes, like Love Live. 42 just went completely silent.
I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's
Love Live's School Idol project.
Oh God. That could be dark, but I doubt it is.
I'm gonna break your Nico kneecaps. It sounds like a horrible idea. Why would you want me to do that? Because I love you, man. Dare, you're awesome. Birb, you know Chonk is the new Shexy. That's true. Chonk do be Shexy, apparently. Gantz? Gantz?
Gantz?
I don't know. Someone said Gantz.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I still surprised people think that you're a female. I'm like, no, your
Eh.
voice has an undertone of masculinity to it.
Yeah, but I do. Okay, so I do hear some of the feminine. Like, I know I don't have a deep voice, and that's fine. My voice in the morning, like right now, is deeper than normal. Like, whenever I narrate, I am a little higher up in the octaves, but it's not like. I'm not like, I'm a 15-year-old girl. Why'd I go country?
I don't know.
Apparently, if
I'm
I was a female
15-year-old
narrator,
girl.
I'd be all country. Like, I'm a 15-year-old girl, and I live in Alabama.
To be fair, you would have to be literally the opposite of yourself since you've got a northern accent. You'd have to have.
I would have to go southern. You were right.
There you go. See.
So if you guys ever see a narration channel that has a really strange sounding female with a southern accent, might be mine.
Might have been trying to do something.
It might be a test. Yeah, go back up. Okay. 1 second, guys. 42, you talk to them.
Okay. The other thing that your voice sounds feminine is the lack of OSHA certified forklifting license. Really? Oh, I mean, yeah, I don't think he has that. I definitely don't have that. I'm a 15-year-old girl, as the Raven Dreams 2020. Yeah, but he's not a 15-year-old girl. Raven, if you like time slips and time travel, I suggest erase. There's one more anime I gotta set. Grants in a dark.
Gantz is a
gruesome
dark,
anime.
gruesome anime. Cool. So, I'm not huge on anime. I do watch certain ones. Like, I've watched quite a few. I actually watched the anime for Danganronpa recently. Patience and I did the entire series like in one day. Because she played through the game, so it was okay. Because it was very spoiler heavy, but it was fun. It was actually a fun anime for the game. I like random animes. Like, I like weird ones, kind of. I don't really know like what genre I'm into, but
I'm enjoying Demon Hunter a lot.
yeah.
That one is actually kind of weird.
Have you ever seen Another?
No.
It is an interesting one. It's a horror anime. But I'm gonna say like it is kind of brutal. Like some of the stuff that happens is pretty fucked up. I'm just gonna say somebody dies by an umbrella.
Oh, I know what anime you're talking about now. Yep.
I love that one. That anime was amazing. So the only thing that your voice sounds feminine is the lack of OSHA certified forklift license. Okay. So you're just gonna go with forklift licensing now. Okay. You think that for forklifts, someone tried to make a spoon lift? Okay.
Don't think so.
Birb, you gotta watch Ghost Stories, but the dub. Alright. An Elfin
Elfin
Lied.
Lied.
Wish I had a girl that was into gaming. Patience is actually into some interesting games. She likes some cool stuff. She played through the entire Zero Escape series recently, which that game got way more hate than it deserved. That game was fucking brilliant. The third one was amazing. Once you actually figured out what they were doing, holy shit, that game was amazing. But then she played through Danganronpa 1. She's playing through part 2 now. Okay, so she likes a lot of interesting games. Like, she likes hack and slashes. She played the hell out of Bayonetta and Bayonetta 2. But then she also likes point and clicks, like all the Artifacts Mundi item search games, and then visual novels like the Nonary Escape and Danganronpa. So she's kind of all over the place. But I love just watching her play, because as I've aged and my mental issues have gotten confusing, it does hold a place in your heart, Patience. It's good to know. I used to play a lot of stuff, but I just kind of, I don't know. My brain doesn't let me do it anymore. I'll play for like 5 minutes, and then I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. I have mental issues, guys. It happens. Life is fucking confusing. Let's see. Patience played Final Fantasy. She's played through 10, and she played through 13, and she played through 8. So, watching her actually beat 8 was amazing, because she figured out the junction system, like, all on her own. I was like, oh, hey, you can junction spells to stuff, so it like, increases your power. Like, if you junction Fire Rega to your attack, it gives your attack fire spell power. And she was like, oh, so I just need to junction 99 death to everything, right? I'm like, yeah. And then she did, and realized that once she did that, she could pretty much kill everything in one hit. So, that's pretty good.
My part is I had to step away for a second to let my dog out. I know
No, you're
exactly
fine.
what game you're talking about.
FF8's amazing.
I did not enjoy it.
Well, that's you. Resident Evil's cool. I played, obviously 4. 4 is my favorite, but I played the Resident Evil 2 remake, and it was actually really good. Yeah.
Sorry.
Patient said
I played the
Malboro's
original.
RE2?
Yep.
Same. I still have
when
it.
I was way too young to play it.
Somewhere in my garage in a box is a case and disc for the Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut.
Yep.
Not sealed, but I have it.
Not sealed, but
Haven't played since 4 on PS2. Fair. 7's my fave, 9's a close second, with original holding a place in my heart. So I've never played through FF7. I never got into it. And I know that's kind of like this huge rift and divide with the Final Fantasy community. Like, if you liked 7, you probably hated 8. If you liked 8, you probably hated 7. And unfortunately, I am kind of part of that.
Well, they're night and day different, that's why. Like, seriously, the gameplay is completely different. The way the magic is way different. My biggest problem is I couldn't get my head around what was happening with the story. I do know what the story is. I can get my head around what happened in Final Fantasy VII's story, which is saying something, because that one's also convoluted.
Right.
But, and 9's really good. 9, they went back to their basics. And,
I have played through some of 9. 9's fun. I like 9.
you
I
gotta
loved
play it
10.
like a cat.
Mhm.
Cat-like person.
Mhm. So, yeah. But what I would say is, like, I loved 10. 10 was really well done. Like, the structure and the system for, like, powering up was really confusing at first, but once you got it down, you could do some cool shit with your characters. You could have your warriors becoming healers, basically. So.
Yep. Oh yeah, no, the junction in that was really cool, and I liked the summoning in it too, and the story was really good. Everyone makes fun of the whole like awkward laugh scene. It's like because they were awkwardly laughing, and then they
right. No, I know.
break into real laughing. Like that's how that scene's supposed to break out. Like, what, they were terrible voice actors. Like, no, they were actually pretty good voice actors.
Right. I thought it was
seen worse.
Regardless, the game itself was really well done, and I loved it. So.
And then 11 was the MMO.
Never played 11.
12 was bleh.
Never played 12.
13 was, a lot of people really hated it, but I got what they were going for it.
People hated it because it was linear.
But it was linear because they didn't have a choice.
Right, but Patience played all the way through it, and the skill system in 13 was awesome, and she made the game, like, how she did stuff was actually really cool. I don't know, she isn't the kind of person who's like, I'm going to follow the rules with the system. She's like, I'm going to grind it out and do something obscure with my characters. That is just her.
And then 14's MMO, and 15 was actually originally supposed to be like a 13 thing continuation, then a bomb. So they redid it. It was interesting. And now they got 16 coming out at some point.
I'm not good about... No, 15 was terrible. Let's not speak of X2. Yeah, Final Fantasy X-2 is terrible. And it's really depressing, because 10 had some of the best characters and some of the best, like, the world building. And then it was just...
I actually beat it.
10-2? Wow.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed it, but I enjoyed the fighting style.
You're like one of probably 13 people that beat it.
I enjoyed it. I had
That's
fun. I had fun switching outfits and killing things in different outfits. That's what I had fun with. I didn't care about the story.
No, I get that. Patience just she started playing it. It just didn't, like, she couldn't even get into it, which I'm like, yeah, it just doesn't feel right.
Oh, it's completely different than 10. Night and day 10, different. The funny part is I hadn't beaten 10, so I didn't have anything to live up on. I just had played 10 too.
Yeah. Remake of RE2 was amazing. 100%ed it in a 3 make. But now I'm working on 7 remake again, trying to okay the RE7, not the RE7, the FF7. Yeah, the Resident Evil 2 remake was awesome. It was perfect. Like I think they did perfect with it. The over the shoulder was perfect for it, like the RE4 style.
Yeah.
I played through it as Leon. Patience is supposed to play through it as Claire. She still hasn't. Beth, hey, how's it going? Good to see you here.
Hey, Beth. Hey, wife. Hey, wife.
I'm doing well. Just having my morning chat.
Yeah, no, I still have problems with not Final Fantasy, Resident Evil 2, because I played that original game way too young and kept dying, and to this day, I'm just like, Resident Evil, I'm good. I don't want to play it. I like horror. I probably could do it, but I'm like, not with games. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't like that many horror games. Then again, I'm playing BioShock right now, which is technically horror, so.
If you can get the RE2 remake for on sale on your computer, I think you should get it.
Yeah, or free. I might be able to get it for free.
I don't think it's on Game Pass.
I might be able to get it somewhere else.
Maybe.
Epic Games does a lot of free games, so.
True. Yeah, no, that was 10. Yeah, yeah, that's 10. Let's see.
Yeah.
Games will tap out soon. That's why games are moving to a live platform. People pay money to miss the actual live. So that'd be... Wasn't there a movie based on that? Gaming is such a strange architecture. Like the like Game Pass and the new PS Plus stuff and everything like that. It's so strange how it's working now. I'm not a huge fan of the cloud gaming, but I admittedly I also have Game Pass like you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you get so many games for a very low price, so you can try games that you don't know if you're gonna like them.
And then I always end up on Xbox just playing Roblox. Don't ask questions.
I don't ask questions.
My character on Roblox is freaking awesome. Just saying. I should send you a screenshot of him someday. He's creepy as hell. But anyways, speaking of perfect game, Tales from Evansboro. Tales from Evansboro, for those who don't know, is a live-action tabletop RPG played by myself, Seraphim the Midnight Bard, Fearsome Hero, Patience, and the Keeper of Mysteries, Scary Stormy Stories. And Beth is also in it as well now. She's more of a permanent member than she was originally. That's over on the Tales from Evansboro Twitch channel, and it's actually pretty fun. It's the first tabletop RPG I've ever played. It's the only tabletop... Well, no, that's a lie. I used to play D&D with my dad, but I just never really got into it like he wanted me to, so...
See, my friends are trying to bring up a D&D group, and I'm looking at everything I'm trying to do. I'm like, I'm sorry, guys. I don't think I have time to play. Like,
right.
I want to play, but I'm looking at everything, and then I'm taking off some stuff to get actual paid to do. And I'm like, that's got to come first priority.
That's where I am. Like, I have a lot of people ask me to kind of like, hey, do you want to, like, I feel bad for TDN because he's like, oh, we don't ever play the game we said we were going to play. I'm like, yeah, no, I bought it. I don't have it installed, but I bought it. And I just don't have a lot of time, and I hate that. I do hate that, but I have to do something, right? Like, I have to do stuff that actually does, one, better myself, and two, push, myself financially. I have to make money.
Yeah.
So, if I ever say I want to do something with you and it seems like I'm impossible to, like, get to do something, it's not you. It's not that I don't want to do whatever you're wanting to do. It's that life is telling me I have to do something else right now because I am broke as shit. Interested in Amazon Luna cloud gaming. I feel like Amazon could do good things. Well, which is a strange thing to say about Amazon.
Yes.
But I don't know. I just got back from Panera from getting some soup, and they didn't give me a spoon.
They didn't give you a spoon.
Bro. See, I just called Beth bro. About the non-gendered statements. Did you at least get a bread bowl? Because their bread bowls are pretty good.
Ooh, I miss bread bowls.
Going
used to do bread bowl with a soup. They don't do it anymore.
Going up a little bit, somebody mentioned Metaverse. Not into the Metaverse stuff. GTA 6 and Metaverse. I would consider playing like a strange GTA game on the MetaQuest, but I don't know. I bought the Walking Dead game on there, and it gave me motion sickness really bad, so I haven't played it since, and that's very sad. Because it was fun. It was fun, like, throwing stuff at zombies, but I like Beat Saber. See.
Beat Saber is fun.
If Gordon Ramsay was in the Monster Hunter universe, he wouldn't use a weapon. He'd just yell the monsters to death. Very true. Very true.
That's another game I never got into.
Monster Hunter. I played some of it on
Yeah.
the Wii U and the 3DS. It's fun, but it was weird. It's a weird game.
My husband and all my roommates absolutely love it, and I'm like, I'm good. But it's very craft heavy, and I'm like,
Mhm.
good. I don't really like crafting,
Yeah.
so it's not my cup of tea. I even tried it because they were all playing it. I thought maybe it'd be fun. I'm like, no, I'm good.
Dare said the Panera there is shit. Yeah, he's had problems with them too.
At least they never got his spoon though. Apparently they were out of the bowls.
Use a fork or chopstick.
Ooh. Just one chopstick, not two. Oh, which reminds me, I'm going for sushi for lunch today.
Nice.
You can eat sushi.
We have one of those not close to us, but they're
Yeah,
good.
Ours isn't that close either. I think it's a how far of a drive? 15 minutes, I think.
Ours is
It's
probably
so
half an
good.
hour. So.
Oh.
You know what? That is the word I'm looking for, Sock Goblin. Tedious. Monster Hunter is very tedious.
Yes.
All you can eat gas station sushi. Hell yeah, Derringer.
16 minutes away.
Derringer gets it.
9 kilometers. In the middle of downtown. All you can eat, yes, sushi. That was good.
I'm saying Derringer gets it. And by it, I mean tapeworms.
Oh god.
I
I don't think I've ever heard Jensen's real voice.
have frequently.
Every time I hear him, every time he pops up, he's doing the chill voice. Like,
Well,
I
that's
know
just-
you have another voice.
That's just Jensen. Dude's a living meme. Like him and Swamp Dweller are literally walking memes.
Mm-hmm.
The tapiest
But
of
yet-
worms.
It's just funny because I'm like, I know he has a real voice. I just don't know what it sounds like at all. I just know the chills voice. That's literally all I know.
That's fair. It's what he's known for. And he does
This
it
is true.
hilariously, so
Yes. And somehow Chills hasn't got mad at him.
he actually talked to Dylan about it and Dylan thought it was hilarious.
Oh, alright.
Basically it
real
was
name?
a thing of like, Dylan? Yeah. Have you never watched one of Chill's videos? Hello?
Once
Before we
upon a
get to
time
number
ago.
one, my name my name is Dylan. You can find me on Instagram at Dylan is Chillin'.
Right. Yep. I remember that. I think I listened to like a few of them. I was like, it's not my cup of tea.
I used to listen to Chills all the time. He was one of the ones I used to watch too. Not so much
Maybe-
anymore, but
Yeah, I have a very small list, and most of them are smaller creators. They don't really need more love, anyways.
right.
Oh, one of the narrators, he keeps getting to 242 subscribers and then losing them over and over again. Like, I'm not the only one who had that problem, apparently.
No, it's an uphill battle. Getting subs is not something that's easy. The easiest way to increase your sub count and like increase your reach is to, as I've always said to you and to everyone else who asks me what to do, take a step back from your channel. See what does the best. See what you can improve. Make a list of things you can improve and do better on. Make a list, of things that do better than other things. And push yourself forward from there. I understand that a lot of people, want to do their channels like a specific way and only do that specific thing. But if you're unwilling to shift the mold of your channel, you will not get anywhere. That's the pure truth. And then purchase them off shady websites. Just go to buymoresubs.com and give them your credit card information, and you'll have 1,000 subs by morning. And what is hilarious to me is the number of people out there in this community as well that are more than willing to go throw money at purchase subs, like bots, and then their channels hit like 10,000 subscribers and their videos get 2 views. If you ever want to look at a channel and ask yourself, I wonder if these subscribers are legitimate, look at the sub to view count. If they have like 5 to 10,000 subscribers and most of their videos get no more than 30 views, the subs are fake.
Yeah.
There is a pretty consistent ratio that I've noticed, and I've mentioned this to 42, and I've actually, okay, I did research on this stuff, like tons of it, and watching like the larger channels like Let's Read, Southern Canny, if you look at their subscriber count to video view count, Canny not so much now, he's actually doing better than what he once was, 5 to 10% of their subscriber base will watch their videos. The bigger ones have a larger audience than that. Like, watching Joel, Let's Read, his channel, whenever he had about 700,000 subs, he would get 70,000 to 100,000 views on a video. So that's 10 plus. But that's the thing. Like, if you're not getting... Like, most people who are in this and have legitimate subs will have around-ish 10% of their sub count watching their videos. It's not exact. It's never going to be exact. You know, we have videos that flop, videos that do better. Like, I have videos that have, you know, there's a video I released earlier this year that has less than 1,000 views, and it pisses me off, but we're not going to talk about it. No, okay.
Fair.
So, Crunchwrap, that's a different story. Live streams are a fucking mess.
Yeah. No, live streams are their own problem.
No, I'm not talking about live stream views. I'm talking about... So, again, you want to look at it like that. 10K subs, 11 people in chat. Now, go to one of Joel's streams, and you'll see he has almost 1 million subs, and he has around 100 people in chat. So it does work out mathematically. I've seen 1K subs with hundreds in chat. So I've never seen that. But that's all I do is live stream. Well, that's also a different story. Live streams on channels like mine, they don't do as well. It just doesn't happen. But like if you go look at my normal videos, I typically have around 1,000 to 1,500 views. Glitch videos do better, some videos do worse. 10% of your viewer base or your subscriber base is going to view your videos. That's just kind of how it works. Which is why like people, whenever they get 100 subs and they're like, why do I only have 20 views on my videos? Like, no, that's good. That's 20%.
Yes. Well, I had one narrator who was complaining that she was only getting 100 views, and I'm like, you have 800 subscribers. You're doing good.
Right?
You're doing really
That's an 1/8 of her subscriber base. That's fantastic.
Yeah. So, like, I always try to go, okay, I need to do like 5% of what I got. Like, if I'm doing that, I'm doing good. So.
Right. 5 to 10. Shoot for 10. If it gets less than 10, as long as it's over the 5 to 7, then you're doing fine. Like for you, you have what, 850?
831.
831? So around 80 views would be an average. Like, your video should get around 80 views after, it's an arbitrary amount of time, but typically around a 7-day mark.
Yeah.
And again, not all of them are going to do that. Some of them will stop at 30, which it sucks, but it does happen. Some of them will get up to 50, you know, and that's pretty normal. So, those vids that get 800 views when you have 80 subs, those ones are you did or said something for the video that caused the algorithm to push it harder.
Yeah.
Been there.
My I average about 50. 50 is about normal for me. So between 50 and 60, and anything above that seems to be really good.
And that's over. I mean, that's over 5%.
Yep.
Who is she? The person that is on my channel right now is 242 Reads, and link is now in chat. You saying I played the system? I'm saying you played the damn system, Derringer.
You played the system, Dare. How dare you? I'm just kidding.
Just realized I didn't have your information in the description here. There
That's
we go.
all good. It
No,
happens.
I need to do that. There you go. You damn right I played the system. You did. Like a fucking fiddle. Wah, wah, wah. Anyway,
I've had some shorts that have done that.
8:32.
832. Yeah. Okay, get that 850. Yeah, I gotta start working on getting my watch hours up.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta do more live streams.
Live streams do help.
Yes.
It's not easy. The watch hours,
No.
So I'm lucky that I didn't struggle with the watch hours a whole lot, but I did struggle with them some. You know what I did? I set up a server at home and did a live stream for 24/7 for like 2 months, and I got it, but it was not. Yeah, it was not
No,
easy.
when I first started, the watch hours and the subscribers were going up equally together, and then the last little bit, the watch hours have completely bombed.
Yeah, and that it does happen. It's not easy, like I said. So
Definitely not.
there are two.
I
different-
cannot escape the number of 42 these days. It is the meaning of life, the universe, and everything.
Yeah, it is the answer to the ultimate question. Which, fun fact, that was the answer because nobody ever asked an actual question.
Yeah.
There are two different types of people: private and public, quality versus quantity. You are quality. Thank you. I'm also private.
Yes, you are.
I'm public whenever I get into these chats or whenever I do my videos and stuff. I'm very outgoing in that case, but I'm a very much an introverted person. So,
Like, if you met him on the street, he'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not a giant bird. Shut him off.
right. I would say that exactly. I forgot what I was gonna say.
So we're gonna get my towel bird.
Then go get the towel, dude. You better have it. You need it.
Yeah,
Just don't panic.
don't panic.
But no, like, the numbers game in YouTube is difficult. Very difficult. Yeah. And a lot of people don't look at things like... They don't look at their small successes, like their videos that land in the middle of the 5 of 10s. They don't look at those as successes. They look at them as failures. The only time I look at a video and think it's a failure is if it hits that 10 of 10 mark and doesn't perform as well as others. So here's the thing. My performance level is typically 1,000 views after 3 days. So far this year, I have done that for most of my videos. I have one video this year that has yet to hit 1,000 views, which is actually pretty good. Just one, and I do 3 a week. Not counting fiction stories or anything like that, just like my standard videos.
Yeah.
So, I wish it would hit 1,000, but if it never does, it is what it is. I know that one failed. Basically, what I'm trying to say is here, it's good to have small goals for what you do, and consider those to be successes. Because the more successes you have, and the more you see like the varying degree of success versus looking at something as a failure, the more likely you are to build upon it. You know?
Mhm.
So, introverted and antisocial are misnomers labeling quality people. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, I had like the story that you wrote that I did, and I had the problem with the thumbnail, and I've literally watched it recover when I put a proper thumbnail on it.
Right.
It's
not
at
easy.
50 views, and it's actually 5 of 10 on my channel.
Right.
When it was 10 out of 10 for a while there.
Right.
So I call that a victory, because if it had started on the right foot, it might have been 1 out of 10,
Could have.
which is really great because normally that's just glitch in the matrix for me. They're the only ones that normally get over 100 views.
Yeah,
And
those
even
only
then-
those. I hate. I love doing glitch stories, guys. Don't take this the wrong way, but I hate that every time I do a glitch video, it typically launches 1 or 2 of 10, and those are the only videos that I launch 1 or 2 of 10.
Well, it's
But
because
it is what it
everyone
is.
wants it.
Right.
Lady Spicaria!
Lady
Welcome.
Spicaria is here. Hello, Lady Spicaria. How you doing?
We're not talking about food.
We are not. We're actually
I
talking
had
about
a
YouTube
walk.
numbers. And Patience is not here. That's actually 242.
Hi, it's me, 242. I'm the replacement Patience.
Patience works
For
on
the
Sundays
stream.
now, so
You know, sucks.
does suck, but it is what it is. Patience is in the chat.
Lady Demon that's a penguin with tiny hands.
Yeah, tiny hand penguin demon lady.
Yeah.
I didn't have my headset on. It's okay. It is okay. No, yeah, she works on Sundays, so 242 has taken the reign of being my co-host on my Sunday streams for the most part. Will she always be here? I don't know.
I don't know.
Really depends. Derringer is also here. Sock
Yes.
Goblin's also here. Crunchwrap Supreme's also here. Oceanic Oneness is also here. Don't think I missed anybody right now.
No, I think that's everyone right at the moment.
Let's see. Beth was here. She might be busy. Alternative Night's now here.
Apparently, the Turn of Night's here.
Apparently, Australia has joined the chat.
Australia has woken up.
Woken up?
Not
Question
gone
mark?
to bed.
Not gone. Right, not gone to bed. Aren't they like 16 hours ahead of me? Which makes it like 4 or 5 in the morning.
I don't know.
As I'm saying, Australia has entered the chat. AK, what's up, man? Spakaria, how are you doing? Woken up. She has just woken up. 42 is better co-host than that one fat guy that 42 had in her coffee stream. Fuck that guy. My dude, I haven't been on her coffee stream in a while. Stop it. 1:45 a.m.
1:45 a.m. Jeez.
So
Again,
that's
I can't say.
1, 2, 3, 10, 13 hours ahead of me. Been playing Elden Ring all night when my puppy has been sleeping on my bed. Well, I get that. You can't go to bed.
And oh, the puppy is stopping you.
Lady Demon Penguin is an Aussie? Yeah, dude. Really? You thought she was British? I mean, fair. If it was you I was talking about Raven, I just would have been fucked that. Oh, fair enough. I get that. Dare is also someone who will probably join my streams frequently, randomly. Whenever I'm in the right stream chat. I just called 242 directly today, so.
Yeah, so no one can drop in and disturb us. I don't know.
Figured
No one
it
would dare to do so.
No. Never.
Wow.
I just figured it was good to just have her on the stream today with me instead of opening it up or whatever, you know?
Yeah, it's fair. Hey, some people do think I'm British too, so it's our night.
You don't sound British at all.
Me or term night?
Alternative.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. He definitely sounds Aussie.
He just said his accent is not the most Aussie sounding anyway. I disagree entirely. Sockholm said, Birb, you know me better than that. You know my personality. And that's why I didn't join the Raven stream chat channel right now, because I knew the second I did, you might actually show up.
Yeah,
Not to be
that'd
offensive
scary.
and say I don't want you there, just saying I knew you probably would.
Yeah, then he could say all those quotes live in your ear,
Right,
which would be
right,
weird.
Right?
While also still do the redeem.
It's all good. Like I said, I'll probably join that. I'll probably get back into that voice chat eventually. The voice channel there. I just thought it'd be good to have a one-on-one stream.
No chaos. Well, less chaos. I
Less.
stole a chair from Starbucks. Bird 2022. Actually, Bird 2018.
2018 stole it. 2022 said it.
Fair. And 2021. You said 2021 as well. Hello, Count
That's fair.
Julius. Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back, Count Julius. Derringer said, do I have an Australian accent? I'm Australian after all. Derringer,
He lives all over the world.
if anyone wants to know what Derringer sounds like, it's been played multiple times, but I'm going to do it again. This, whenever it plays, is Derringer's voice. It is not Australian.
Hi,
This.
I'm Derringer, and I'm the prettiest of girls.
It is not Australian at all, because he's
I'm
not
Derringer.
Australian.
And I'm the prettiest of girls. I still love how that happened.
That he actually opened one of his videos by saying that?
Well, not just that, but that he kept getting misgendered by Philia.
CCG.
He kept, yeah, or was it CCG?
It was both of them, I think.
And it's just like, hey, Derringer, how are you doing?
Hi,
She's
I'm
doing so good
Derringer,
today, blah, blah.
and
It's
I'm
like,
the prettiest of girls.
Derringer is a guy?
Right. Good times. If this is false, that is not me. I do not accept this as facts. And that's literally why it's exclamation redeem Derringer, but that's fine. King, what's up? What the hell is this? You're back? I am. I am back on my streams, or as some would put it, I am back on my bullshit.
Let chaos reign and release.
I mean,
The
actually,
gurgle of
King
awkward
hasn't been able to come to
silences.
my coffee streams the last little bit, but he's been busy.
Yeah,
I think work's got him going right now.
I understand. No, he's dude. We are all busy at random times, so I get it. It was Philia, okay. And yeah, the gerbil of awkward silences, that's Sock Goblin. So there's that. CCG subbed to me and actually watched a video of me. Oh, and she was like, yeah, so she was like, Philia, you know he's a guy. That's right, I forgot about that. How did you make the bulls poop? What do you mean?
You feed them food?
Busy as all hell on my laptop. That's right, I forgot your
Yeah, right.
laptop decided
Literally
it was
blew up.
done with life.
I'm pretty sure he accidentally had it on the stove while it was on, and the battery blew up.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense, Count. I was like, I don't know. What do you mean? You feed him fiber. I was being punny. Oh,
It's fine.
I appreciate it. Good puns are always accepted around here.
I don't think I'll ever let it go that King doesn't cook any food of his own, so I just assume he doesn't know what anything in his kitchen does. Except for the microwave.
Fair. Got a new one today, but it's a pain in the ass to customize. LOL. I believe you on that, my friend. I absolutely believe you on that. Especially if you got one with Windows 11. I will not use Windows 11,
God.
so...
No. I think they're trying to... I think my computer is trying to upgrade to Windows 11. It's
Mhm.
like, your computer cannot handle it. I'm like, okay, because I don't want it. I just want my Windows 10, thank you very much.
I installed Windows 11 for about a week, and then I went back to 10. Because Windows 11 didn't have any of the customization options that I use in 10, personally, so... my boss told me to have a good day, so I went home. Hell yeah. What do you call an insect in a video game dungeon? A dungeon crawler. I like it. I like that, thank you.
One of my coworkers actually told me that he had a boss who said, if you do that again, I'm gonna make you go home and think about your actions. So he did it again, and turned to them and went, I guess I have to go home and think about my actions, and proceed to leave. And he's like, she never went to the back. Like, she refused to go to the back for like about 3 weeks after that. So that got her off our case.
Fair.
I'm trying so hard with Windows 11, right? It sucks.
Windows 11 is not what it should have been. Yeah. The taskbar is the main thing I can't stand. I am a Linux user more than anything. I use Windows. I use Windows like as a main now because it's the only thing that runs the programs I need. But deep down, I am a Linux user, and I have to have my taskbar on top of the screen because of the Linux flavors or Linux distros that I use. So with Windows 11, you can't have the taskbar on top of your screen. At least you couldn't. I don't know if they changed that now. I don't think they did. But you can't have the taskbar on the top of your screens, which means I can't use Windows 11.
I didn't even know you could change that.
Yes. I can't stand having the taskbar on the bottom.
Huh.
Taskbar equals not cool right now. Exactly. I used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me. Hey. But yeah, I will not be using Windows 11, most likely.
Until they fix it. If they fix it. Because I think same thing happened to Windows 8?
I liked
Or
8,
was it
though.
7?
I liked 7,
Was 8
too.
or
A lot of
I don't
people
know, there was
hated
one-
8. Sorry?
Oh, well, it's the one that had like the half desktop version and then a half tablet version. It was really weird. I did not like that.
That was 8, and the thing is, a lot of people didn't realize you could just turn that off.
Ah.
Like, you could set it to where it wasn't a full page thing. You had the option. Most people didn't think about that. But 8, and then they released 8.1, which was more of a desktop-oriented operating system, which I liked both of them, so. Let's not talk about Vista. Vista was okay, it was just underpowered.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Vista is what laid the groundwork for 7. And 7 was probably the second most adapted Windows version right after XP. Vista was good in theory. In practice, it fell apart.
Finds Windows in a heartbeat. I'll be right back in just a sec.
You're good. Plus, your Netflix app is not working with your HDMI cable. Like, it won't play on, like, a TV. And 7 was afraid of 9 because 7, 8, 9. You see, fun fact, Derringer, there was no Windows 9. So that's accurate. It won't play on the TV. Is the TV recognized as a screen whenever you connect it? No, I'm not joking, dude. There was no Windows 9. It went from Windows 7 to Windows 8 and 8.1 to Windows 10. It is. And you can't, like, drag it over to that screen, I'm assuming. That's weird. 9 was afraid of 7. I can play YouTube vids, no problem. Why did 7 eat 9? I'm 88 Windows better than you because you're Windows 98. Weird, right? It is weird. It is weird. I don't know what that is. I don't know why it would do that. Because you need 3 squared meals a day. Ha, patience. That was bad.
Back.
Welcome.
Our cat's so weird. You close the door and she's like, meow, meow. It's like, I'm gonna close the door, cat.
Don't do that.
She
needs
doesn't.
in.
She doesn't want into the place. She just doesn't want the door closed.
That's how Tyler is. Speaking of Tyler, let's talk about Tyler for a moment.
Oh no, what is he doing now?
No, it was actually a really difficult day on Friday.
Oh no.
So we took him to the vet to get him fixed. That was the intent. Because Tyler is a bit of an overactive cat. He wants to go outside too much. He meows at the door, tears at the curtain. He's very male.
Yes.
So we took him to a vet clinic over in Missouri because it was the only one that would fix a cat that was outside at all. Like, and he sometimes goes outside. Sometimes went outside. He doesn't anymore, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. So we took him there and everything, and they check him out and get all that done. And we're sitting up at the Panera over there. So they call us, and there's a few things. Number one, we'll start with the sad things. Tyler is FHIV and FELV positive, which means he has feline HIV and feline leukemia.
Jeez.
That will degrade his quality of life and degrade his lifespan significantly, potentially. It's not guaranteed. But basically, he has no immune system whatsoever. The other part of that is it is highly contagious, and we've had him for 2 years, so odds are both of our cats now have FELV. But both of our cats are seniors. They typically do okay. They can live the rest of their life out just fine. Tyler, however, being young, he probably won't live to be the full lifespan of a normal cat, which sucks. And if he starts to get sick, obviously the best option is euthanization if he gets too bad. But not going to do that. I'm not going to put him down because that's actually what they said is the initial recommendation whenever they find a cat that is FHIV and FELV positive is euthanization right away. No.
Oh, wow.
Not doing that because he's too healthy. And they said that himself, that he is healthy for a cat that has both these. And that's because we've been taking care of him for 2 years. They originally said, they basically told us at the end that, like, you know, whenever they have these cats come in with FELV, they're so sick because they're feral that there's nothing, like, there's no way they could ever recover. again, we take care of him. He's very healthy for what he is. But that's the sad part. Here's the weird part. Weird part is he's microchipped. And
What?
they scanned it. And the person whose name came up is not the person who we got the cat from. They live in
What?
Blue Springs, Missouri. And we have no idea who this is. Yeah. So technically he belongs to somebody else. And the whole thing was, and this is what really sucked, they told us that because he's microchipped, they legally had to try to get a hold of this person. And unfortunately, that person would have the final say in the euthanasia. So if they were able to get a hold of them, they could technically come down and have him put to sleep. We had no say in it.
Because technically they own the cat,
Yes.
not you.
They tried to get a hold of the people. They could not get a hold of them. They assumed at this point that he is abandoned and we have him. They could legally call back the vet office and say they want him back. It's a complex situation because of that. But he is ours and he is home now. Because he is FLEV positive, we have to keep him inside legally. If he was ever caught by the city, he would be put down immediately. So now he has to be an indoor cat, and this is not fun. He is an outdoor cat. He's been hybridized to be indoor outdoor. He spends most of the day inside, but he wants to go outside at night all the time. Can't do that anymore. And then the effed up part. He's already fixed.
He's been fixed this whole time?
Yep. See, male cats, whenever they're neutered, you can typically tell. You couldn't tell with him. He doesn't look like he's neutered. But they scanned the chip, and he is neutered and registered. And he was registered whenever he got chipped as being FLEV positive. So he's had this for years. Because he's 4. And whenever they had him neutered and registered, he was still young. And what's really confusing is, like I said, he was registered in Blue Springs, which is in Missouri, which is nowhere near here. You're talking 45 minutes highway, 30, 45 minutes highway. The guy who gave him to us lived next door to me.
Yeah.
Whenever the guy who gave him to us had him in the beginning, he was a baby. He was less than a year old. He was tiny. So it's just really confusing that, yeah.
When did you get Tyler? He was like a year old, wasn't he?
He was around a year old, and we've had him for 2 to 3 years. So he's about 4. But that's the thing, like,
we're
sorry.
Between you first seeing him and you gain him, he has somehow gotten to someone else and been neutered and chipped.
Sock Goblin, you have a good day, man. Thank you for
Take care.
stopping by, dude. I get it. I think it's late over there for you, so go to bed if you're going to bed. No, so here's the confusing part. I think he was fixed whenever he was like super young. And whenever he was fixed, they found out that he had FHIV, FELV.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 separate viruses. Because he was registered as having such on his microchip. So
Weird question. Is one of those a respiratory thing?
No.
Okay.
No, were you thinking of FREV?
So
which is
that's what our cat has.
Yeah.
It is highly contagious. She's not allowed to be around any other cats.
That is highly contagious. It can turn into respiratory infections, FELV, but if she has FRE, you need to have her taken care of, and they can vaccinate for it when she gets better. If she gets better.
No, there's no way to cure this, from what they said. She'll have it for the rest of her life. Basically, she has cat allergies. It came from her being a barn animal. She's the only one of her litter to actually survive. The rest passed away.
Are you sure it's not FELV?
And I don't know what she has.
Okay.
She's not my cat, right? So
No, I know. Okay, I was just curious.
I just know it's in her lungs and it's highly contagious. That's what I know.
That sounds like the... Hang on.
We just call it that she has cat asthma. And it's contagious.
I will find it really quick, because I know what that is. Because what they give you is the FVRCP for vaccinations. Is it the rhinotracheitis? I believe.
Mm,
FRV?
I would have to ask my roommates.
Sure. Okay. Sorry, I'm just like,
Again, not my cat. I know she basically was born with it. She got it when she was a baby. So the whole litter had it, not just her. So
Right. So, because that's the thing, is Tyler was most likely born with FELV, the leukemia virus. So, it's a weird situation for him, and it does suck, obviously. He's a good cat, and I that's why I was incredibly distraught on Friday. Because I was sitting there thinking these people were going to just tell them to put him down. Well, take him or tell him to just kill him.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't do that.
Either way, take your cat away.
Right.
Whether or not they take the cat or, let the cat pass away. Either way, right?
Right. And
you've been taking care of this cat for 2 years. Going on 3 now. This is your cat.
And I just hated the thought that was an option, because it's like, the night before we had to keep him inside and we couldn't feed him. So I'm like, so his last night on Earth could have been him locked in the laundry room with no food. And that would have killed me. I'm like, he doesn't deserve that shit.
No. I think he was fixed.
Right. And then come to find out the entire reason we took him there was already done.
Damn it.
But he did
Cat,
get, like,
why did you tell me this?
he did get the vaccines that he needed to get, like the rabies vaccine and the other ones, but he couldn't, like, there's nothing you can do for the feline leukemia. It's just, it's permanent.
Yeah.
Their advice was to keep him away from the other cats permanently. We called our normal vet, and they were like, well, you've had him for 2 years, so odds are your other cats already have this now, so keeping him apart wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. So it's kind of... Yeah, like what Patience said. The vet was astounded by his size and how healthy he was. And then the whole story with the chip. Yeah, they were... Because, like I said, they said whenever they get cats around his age with FELV, they're feral cats, and they are just beyond the brink of health. Like, there's nothing that can be done. Putting them down is the only humane thing, because they're just dying.
Yeah, you're just like making it faster instead of a slow and painful death.
Right.
Maybe that's why Mitzi hates him.
Because he has FELV, right? She beats the shit.
No.
She doesn't really beat him, but she tries to beat the shit out of him. But, like, we're supposed to keep him away, because if they get into fights and he bites him, he could give it to him. But then what okay, so they've never actually gotten to, like, a full-on fight. Like, he'll chase CJ and piss her off. Mitzi will swipe at him. They've never gotten to full-on, like, bite fights, anything like that. But they share the same water dish.
Yeah,
which means there's been saliva transfer, which means they very well could, like I said, both of our cats could have it. The main vet was like, you can bring your cats in to be tested. It is this much, just to let you know, though, since they've already been around him for this long, they probably already have contracted it. There's nothing that can be done in that case. If they don't have it, we can vaccinate, but if they do, then you're paying $130 to be told they have it.
Yeah. Per cat? Or
per cat.
Yeah.
We have to have them in for their vaxes anyways, because it's annual. Ugh. Cannot talk today. It is an annual thing, so, and we're actually behind on CJ's, but we need to have her in for her rabies and other vaxes. And my thoughts were maybe have Mitzi tested for it, since Mitzi's younger than CJ. I don't want to have him, like, do a blood draw from CJ, because she's 17. I feel bad for that.
Yeah.
Mitzi's only 10, so she's more spry. So I'm thinking, whenever we get the money, we'll take Mitzi up to have her tested and get her vaccines, then we'll take CJ up to get her vaccines. And then we'll just take Mitzi's diagnosis as both of them, kind of thing in my mind.
Yeah, that's fair.
And if she's not positive, then somehow, great. We'll vaccinate them, and they'll live their lives as they do.
Yeah.
If they both have it, it's just a future thing. But
yeah.
To respond to King, his statement of Tyler is a unit. Tyler weighs 14 pounds. He is a heavy cat.
I cannot lift that.
Tyler weighs 14 pounds. Sorry, I looked back at him. He is heavy. He's a big boy. But he's not fat. He's just bulky, and he's long. He is the longest cat I have ever had. Yeah, no, he has been outside, but so he legally has to stay inside now, so that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, he's been okay with it. It hasn't been terrible.
I'm shocked.
It's only been since Thursday, technically. Spakaria, have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by. Much love. Spakaria. Much love, and yeah. Thankfully, like I
talk
said,
about food.
right. No, I'm sure she's busy. It's 1, 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
So we have to keep inside. Like I said, he's been decent about it. He's not great. He's still trying to meow out the door. We're trying to do more of a positive reinforcement whenever he tries to go outside, though, based on what the vet said. Like, whenever he goes outside, or whenever he wants to go outside, ignore him, tell him no, kind of do like the discipline thing. With him, I admit it, I spray him with water because he does stop. Absolutely.
Mhm.
And it's a non-violent method of saying, hey, you're not allowed to do that. That's bad. He runs away. He hates water. So, but like the positive reinforcement is whenever he isn't doing that or whenever he stops and comes, because that's what he does. He'll go to the door, meow for 20, 30 minutes, and then come and lay down for about 10 to 15. So whenever he comes in and lays down, do a positive reinforcement, give him a treat, you know? And I think that's actually been doing decent.
That's good. Because, yeah, I knew you guys had troubles. He wouldn't stop meowing.
Right.
He'd just
But-
keep wanting to go outside, keep wanting to go outside.
Right, that's the thing. Like, he goes to the door, and he just yells. And he doesn't yell quietly. He is very loud. And then he jumps on the curtain. He scratches at the door. He goes to the window and knocks stuff down out of the window. That's just, yeah.
He's having a tantrum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He is.
We've had to do similar things with our Kawasuki. Like, yeah.
Right. King, actually, no. Beefy Boy belly rub for staying inside. No belly rubs. He does not like his stomach touched.
Oh, he's one of those cats.
He's one of those cats where he will sometimes, like whenever he wakes up, stretch, and you can like kind of scratch his stomach a little bit. But no, you cannot belly rub him. He actually will attack your hand, like aggressively.
Mhm. That's fair. Yeah, some cats really don't like their belly being touched.
Right.
But yeah, we do the same thing with Suki and the bottle of water, but she gets 3 warnings first.
Mm-hmm.
So it's no, don't do that. Nope, stop, and grab the water bottle, and then go, no, stop doing that, and then it's water bottle time.
I haven't actually had to spray him in a couple days, so basically
That's
it's if I get up and walk towards the door and he's at the door, he knows. So it's a process.
He's about to get a bath.
Yeah. Like-
Yeah, with Suki, we got a new box spring, so we had to put the old one out there wrapped in plastic, and she was trying to climb on it.
Mm-hmm.
I told her no like 3 times. I was like, and then she got sprayed. And then I didn't give her warnings anymore. Anytime she went and did it, I just sprayed her. And I was like, give me 4 times warning, otherwise you're getting locked up until this gets taken away. Because I can't, like, I had stuff I had to do. I couldn't just sit there and wait for the cat to stop
Right.
climbing this gosh darn thing. So
Right.
it took 2. It only took 2 sprays. And she finally got like, no, every time I do this, she's spraying me. Okay, we're done.
Right. It does work.
Like, it doesn't, and it doesn't hurt them. It's just water. And I make sure I hit her body, not her head.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
makes them mag.
I just spray at him and he's a weird cat. Like whenever he gets wet, he runs and then starts cleaning himself. But it's hilarious because sometimes whenever he gets sprayed, he'll run down here to the basement and just sit at the bottom of the stairs going, meow, meow, like, hello, help me, I'm dying.
I'm wet and this is horrible.
Right. But he's doing better. I have a feeling he might actually be turning the corner on being an indoor cat now. Like Patience said, he was still loopy when he came home. The dude could not walk a straight line.
Mhm.
Like we let him out of his carrier and he was just like, okay. And like he like went over to the corner and sat there and I was like, come here, Tyler. And he's a weird cat. Like you snap your fingers and he runs to you.
Okay, yep.
But it's like I was like, come here, Tyler, and snap my fingers, and he just like he looked at me for a bit and like kind of tried to walk and was like, nope, I can't make that.
That is too far away.
The funniest thing, and it's one of those things where you're like, oh, I'm so sorry, but also like that was hilarious. He walked over to the couch and he looked at it and he kind of like hunkered down like he was gonna jump on it.
Yeah.
And then paused for a second, looked away from the couch, and then jumped towards the couch. Like his legs were prepared and he was gonna do it, but his brain was like, wait, don't, look over here instead. And then his legs were like, I'm going to jump now. It was again like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, dude. But at the same
But
time,
also,
he just jumped like straight up and completely didn't go anywhere he was trying to go. So, cats coming out of anesthesia is hilarious. About as funny as humans coming out of anesthesia.
So I got when I got my wisdom teeth pulled, they put me under, and my husband's like, "Oh, she's gonna be so loopy. Oh, blah blah blah." Nope, not at all. Was no different than normal. He was so disappointed because I have had so much Novocaine in my mouth and felt funny so much that it doesn't affect me that much anymore.
I've never been put under, so.
It was only my wisdom teeth because they were impacted, so they had to like cut open and like actually dig stuff out. And
Yep.
I'm so happy they're gone because they were causing me a lot of pain. So,
Yep, I'll be in that road eventually because I have possibly my top left wisdom tooth is impacted. So
I recommend if you can get all 4 done at the same time. In the end, it's cheaper.
it'd be 3.
Alright, you only have 3?
One of them's already been removed.
Oh, nice. My husband, Bill, has 0.
Nice.
They never came in for him. Lucky bugger. I hate him. He also doesn't have an appendix, I think. It never grew.
Right. Of my wisdom
lucky.
teeth, one's removed, 2 have broken, and one's impacted. Like not broken tooth, but like broken the gum. They're out, and then one's impacted.
Okay. Yeah, I had my top 2 broke out. One, they both were facing towards the cheeks, so they would hurt. And then one broke and chipped pretty bad, so I got those 2 taken out, and the bottom 2 were impacted. MCT has been a member for 14 months.
Right? I want to say, MCT, thank you for being a member. And 14 months is forever. Holy crap. I have members that are over a year old.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
I know. Y'all got the purple bird now. It's crazy.
Yeah, I've got the 12-month one. I don't know how many months it is. I can't do my celebration thing.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
I don't have it as a option.
I'm sorry. I don't know why it's like that. I could tell you how many months it is, though, if I go to my studio.
Yeah, I also don't have the bird next to me.
In chat?
Yeah. It didn't show up on my side.
Type something in chat, please. Sorry, guys, doing a test on something here. You do not have the bird next to you. Lady Nopingham, hello, how are you? Let me check my members list really quick, because that's...
Member for 1 year, 5 months, and 3 days is how long I have been. So yeah, I should have the bird. I mean, I still got the wrench.
No, in my members, you are not a member. Your accident is a member still.
She should have been fixed a long time ago. I undid that. I will fix that again.
It says 242's accident is a member for 3 months.
Because I undid that.
I believe you. I'm just telling you that that you are not a member and 242's accident is.
So if I did this, then... Yep.
Hope you're well. I am doing
Here
good.
it is.
I am doing good, Lady Nopingham. Thank you for asking. Sinus issues. My mouth's really dry today, so it sucks. Allergies probably. 242's accident has been a member for 4 months.
Yep. I have to fix this because the other one does say perks.
I don't know. I just went to look, and yeah, you're not, and it has been for... It says 3, but your thing said 4, so you're on the 4th way.
Yeah, I will do something about this.
MCT said she loves Tyler. Tyler's a good boy. Tyler is a good boy. He is.
Tyler is a good boy.
And I don't know, like I said, the whole situation, it really did, it hit me hard. I'm like, this sucks. So I'm just glad that he's back home and doing okay. So
Yes, that is good. Yeah, see, it says member for 1 year and 5 months here with the accident.
With the accident account, it says 1 year, 5 months, because that's weird.
Yeah.
Because even if you like rejoined as your other account, it just compacts the time onto it. It doesn't.
Yeah. So we're gonna end the membership here, and then we're gonna go over here.
Oh, MCT, I'm sorry. Go have a good night's rest and good luck with work tomorrow. And also, Derringer, why just why is a constant sentiment.
Your membership and its perks will end, and it's under my actual account now. This is so weird. I don't understand. I'll fix it. I'll re-sign up. Maybe I.
Okay. You don't have to. Just whatever you want to do. I just want to let you know that, like, your name has always been in the intro video. I've never removed it. Even whenever you're like, hey, I need to cancel for a month, I'm like, I'll just leave you in because you said it's a month. It's fine.
I don't think I've done that, actually.
I know you said you had to at one time, so. Or maybe that was Patreon. I don't remember. Laura, it is still morning over there. It is 11:20 a.m. It's 40 minutes till noon, so. I guess I should thank all my patrons and members. I'll thank the members here. I'm going to thank the members that have been in for more than a year, which is Anime Otame, which is anime, Creepy Clown Girl, my mother, Ghost Inc., Fearsome Hero, Annie Red DJ O, Mudley, Seraphim the Midnight Bard, Patience, Mia Mina, Pam Elmore, Rando Calrissian, and Miss Creepy Tales. And 242 kind of.
Yeah, I have been for more than a year. Just things have gone weird.
I'm also going to thank my newest members. I have a handful of them, ones that have been here for a month or less. That is Nell, one of the two. Preston, Desi B, JB, Theo Conway, Shannon J, Joanne Garnett, and Valerie XO. Got some amazing members. I've actually gained members this month instead of just lost them.
Nice. That's awesome.
That's never how it works, though.
No, you said normally.
Memberships on YouTube are so confusing. But yeah. So yeah. Huge thank you to everybody who does join. Obviously, joining is never, ever, ever expected. And never, like... It's never something I would, like, tell people they have to do or anything like that. Just doing it and all that is a huge, huge thing for the channel. So thank you guys so very much if you do join. It helps the channel a lot. Like that, because whenever you guys join, even the $1 tier, it helps tremendously because that compounds into my AdSense account. So whenever I get paid for my channel, I get paid for that too. So yeah. Plus, I post as much early as I can. I'm not good at it. I try though.
Yeah, it's hard.
As much as I hate to say it, the Patreon side is technically the better deal because I always post early on Patreon, but I don't always get to on YouTube. There's a reason for that. Because if I get a video done with only 2 hours to go, I can post it to Patreon 2 hours early. But if I post it to YouTube, I can't post it as members only and then change it over to live in 2 hours because 2 hours, that'll screw up the system. There's reasons for that. Derringer just became a member. Derringer has been a member for 1 month, and by 1 month, he has just joined the memberships. Thank you, Dare. You didn't have to do that, man, but I love you, man. I love you, bro. And now you have access to the cool emojis. I wonder if I can make new ones yet. Raven sus. I didn't have to do that. What do you mean you didn't have to do that? You're right, you didn't have to. And I genuinely appreciate you for doing so, man. Thank you. Even if you're just going to do it for 1 month and then leave because you wanted to do the emojis. 1 month for Derringer. Yeah. But I did because I love you. I love you too, bro. I really do. Derringer is a good friend. He's a good guy. 42, you still there?
Yeah, sorry, I'm deleting my stuff. I'm deleting that one.
Yeah, sorry, I'm deleting my memberships because I hate you.
No, I'm not deleting my membership. I'm deleting that accident.
Okay. Yes, Dare, I do love you. I do love you, Derringer. I do. I love you, bro.
What's not the love?
Hmm?
What's not the love? It's Derringer.
Right? I love all my fun, crazy friends. Y'all are fun and crazy. So. But then why won't you kiss me? I'm gonna be honest, it's the mustache, bro.
There we go.
Take me on a moonlit candle dinner. Because the last time I tried, you said you were too busy playing Fortnite with the boys. I would join, but currently 1,200 in the hole. Same.
Oof. One sec.
Good. Dare watch it, boy. Great, dude. Now you got my other half all looking at you. So yeah. Anyways, I do want to say thank you. You guys are amazing. This has been a fantastic stream. I don't know. I don't regret doing it like I was regretting doing them a couple months ago or a month ago or whatever. Because they just weren't, like, people weren't, I don't know. The numbers just weren't there to do them to justify it. So I'm happy to do it now. You guys are, like I said, awesome. This has been fun. So, yeah. Raven's thick
Trying-
ass. I'd watch that.
Trying
Okay,
to
cool.
fix problems.
Okay.
It's just been annoying me that it's been the wrong account this whole time. When I did change it last time.
Then Rando shows up and says, he's back!
Rando's back!
Yeah.
Okay, that should be the right account now.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay.
I hope so. Jeez, I actually...
It does, 242 reads does not say they remember.
Under 242 reads when I did it.
I believe you.
I gotta figure out how to actually delete that account.
It's worry about it in the future. It's not a huge deal.
Well, it's annoying me, that's all.
I know. I know it is.
And also should have never existed because I don't know how I did that.
Is it just a brand account under 242 reads?
Yeah.
Nice.
I accidentally opened it one day and I'm like, I don't know how to delete you.
Fire. Fire's a good way to delete anything.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah. Alright. I know Rando just got here, but it's been 2 hours and 15 minutes, and I think we should probably go ahead and wrap up the stream, so...
In 2 seconds. We should wait.
Oh, take my toonie. Okay.
There you go.
242 reads with her $2 Canadian. Take my toonie. Wait for it to go on the screen to go the noise. Come on. Show me the Pac-Man. Show me the Pac-Man. Show me the Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
Show me the Pac-Man. Show me the Pac-Man.
King is also holy.
Jesus.
Rando.
And then it shows 242's Pac-Man. Take my toonie. 242 reads has gifted Canadian $2. Take my toonie. Thank you so very much. 242. Thank you. You were awesome. Not to be overshadowed by your toonie, Rando Calrissian popped in and jumped in with a $50 super chat. I've been waiting for this day for a long time. Dude, thank you so very much for your 25 toonies, 25 American toonies. And then Derringer popped in with a fuck the toonie, take my $2 American-y.
Look.
Thank you so very much.
We like to throw money at you. I specifically like to throw toonies at you.
Did I noticed that the membership donation thing looks different from the standard person's thing? That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Which I bet you if I went to the account that it thinks it is.
Yeah, it was.
Because it was showing it too.
I was just saying, I just noticed it looked different. That's kind of cool. You guys are awesome. And we had the donation earlier from Oh no, I forgot their name already. Sunshine. I can't. Oh no. Why is it not
long.
showing donations on the mini feed on my thing? It should be.
It was Ocean. It was. She said she $20. Can't remember. It was something Ocean.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't remember the name. I'm a bad person. Oh, viewer activity. There we go. But it's only showing the recent ones. It's not showing everybody's. Of course. Regardless, y'all are amazing. Rando, thank you, man. You didn't have to do that. Welcome back, I will say, to the streams. And to you and also King of the Canadian Hill, who asked, are you back next week? I believe that I will be. I believe the 24th will be my next stream, yes. Oceanic Oneness, thank you, Patience, for finding that. I will be back next week, yes. I'm going to start doing my Sunday streams again. I stopped for a little while for reasons. I'm happy to be back. You know?
Welcome back.
Rando Kerosene, and I donated so you would give us a kiss. Oh. Okay, just mwah. There you go, guys. There you go. 10 a.m. start, 9 a.m. my time. So, I don't know what that is for you, buddy, but that's, yeah. 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. That is 10 a.m. Eastern. Or 8 a.m. if you're 242.
Yes. Which, yeah, it's later than I go to work at 4, so.
Screw that.
I gotta work at 6.
Screw that.
I'm off at 3.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Sorry you missed it. It's all right, dude. No, hey, this was kind of a pop-up thing. You're fine, my man. Don't you dare be
this
upset.
This was a little hush hush. A little hush hush.
Right. I didn't throw it out there that I was coming back. I just decided to say, screw it, let's go live.
Pretty much what you said this morning, actually.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part. Yeah.
Yes, hush hush.
So honestly, thank you guys. You've made this morning amazing. Rando again, thank you for the $50. Dare, thank you for the $2 American-y. 242, thank you for the toonie. Also, thank you for being a member for 4 months. MCT, thank you for being a member for 14 months as well. Holy crap. Dare, thank you for becoming a member. Oceanic Oneness, thank you for your $20 donation earlier. You guys are all fantastic. This has been, like I said, just a really good stream. So, I'll be back next week. Hopefully you'll join me for more of this just absolute anarchy, insanity, whatever you want to call it, because it's
random.
Who the hell knows what this is anymore? The word organized chaos has been thrown around a few times.
It's a coffee stream. It's whatever.
Right. Fallen Crow has shown up. Hello, how you doing? Unfortunately, the stream is actually coming to an end. We are actually wrapping it up. It's been almost 2.5 hours, so thank you for stopping by. If you're interested in the random crap we talked about, make sure you watch the replay whenever it goes up, because it'll go up soon. YouTube just has to put it up and make sure it's okay. And then tell me that I got a copyright claim by someone who puts their music on Pretzel, even though they're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
So much fun. I love doing that shit so much.
I haven't, ever since you told me that one thing, it hasn't happened since, so.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
Oh, I just figured out how to turn on the thing in there to see the donations. It wasn't working. I just figured it out. Cool.
Awesome.
So yeah, we will go ahead and wrap it up. But again, thank you so much to every single one of you guys. Know that I love you. I really do. You are amazing. You've made this day great, as always. Even without the donations, the day has been great. Just having you guys around to chat with. Yeah. Of course, I will see you next time. But of course, I gotta stop saying of course. I need to get these outros better in my head. I will for sure see you guys next week. But until then, friends, much love and sleep well.
Take care.